Okay, we had a big video a couple weeks ago that announced what?
That I resigned.
He resigned. He used to be a police officer, and I don't have my watch on, but today's date, I don't know. It's been almost a month exactly since he stopped working with the San Diego Police Department and now works full-time with One Unified Home. So there was a lot of questions on that video, and then we also did a poll on Instagram asking your questions. So we're gonna answer those today.
Tommy,
and this is One Unified Home, where you can come for tips and motivation, ideas on how to simplify the chaos of life, especially that revolves around family life, and simplify it so you can focus your time and your money on spending quality, fun time with your family. So if you're new here, click that subscribe button so you can hang out with us all the time.
I know the kids are gonna slam against the door.
Is it locked?
Yeah.
Okay. We're getting ready to go to the beach. So everyone is pumped and we're in our bathing suits. We're ready to go. But we wanted to chat with you real quick. And we will have kids interrupting all the time. Okay, so these aren't all revolving around you resigning, but most of them are. So one of the biggest questions that we had were, what are you going to be doing about health insurance?
We're just gonna buy it. So we...
Which is kind of like a weird concept.
So we originally were gonna do Cobra, which is normal, popular. When you leave an employer, you can stay on in their insurance at like a slightly increased rate.
It depends on the company.
Depends on the company. So we were going to do that. We are still going to do that probably for dental and vision. You get to stay on it for like 18 months. So the cost
is... And then we'll just buy it.
Yeah, and the cost is affordable. But as far as health insurance goes, it was a little misleading on what they were going to charge. So we are not going to do Cobra for our general health insurance. We're just going to buy it privately. So.
Yeah, and so the one that we've heard the most good about, and so we're planning to give it a try, is called
Christian Health Ministries.
Christian Health Ministries, and then they have an extended plan called My Brother's Keeper, and that covers anything after $500 for pretty much everything. So, and then it's for our family of 5, it's about $600 to $700 dollars per month.
And that's with the full coverage with the extra, the whole 9.
Yeah. So, we're going to, once we switch over, we'll be saving money on what we were paying for health insurance. So that difference, we're just going to put into like our own savings. So that way when we have incidents, we have to pay for them, because things that are going to really cost us a lot of money are just like the kids, like if they need to go to the doctor because they have a sore throat, that's going to be expensive instead of our normal $20 copay. Probably going to be a couple $100.
Well, we'll see. You get a pretty good discount for private physicians when you're paying cash. So we could probably have a whole video on insurance and insurance companies and how this all works, but the reality is when you pay cash, you can get a little bit of a discount. So that's kind of how this, it's not really insurance, it's like a co-op. So you pay up front initially, so you got to pay out of pocket initially, and then there's like a reimbursement process. Yeah. And then the other thing was, somebody asked, aren't you going to be giving up a pension? The answer is yes and no. So a lot of agencies, you become what's called vested, so you can receive a pension after 5 years. San Diego PD is 10 years, so I was just shy of that in order to receive a pension. That being said, you don't receive that right away. I wouldn't receive that until I was 55, and it would have only been 30% of my highest paid year, excluding overtime. So we did all of the math. Long story short, and we have a plan that's going to actually offer us a much better retirement. Correct. Yep. So, all right. Another question from Kristen Kerr 17 on Instagram. She says, does hubby's eczema come and go swiftly or linger for days? I think my husband has it. Oh, it lingers. Yeah. Well, it depends. Yeah, so there's different things that aggravate it. Heat, stress, and dairy for me, which giving up milk isn't a big deal. I have not been able to give up ice cream. All right, we've got another one. Okay, and then we also recently were talking about how laundry detergent and laundry softeners are huge. I mean, all these different things. A lot. So we actually, the Ecos laundry detergent we found is really good, and we stopped using fabric softener. We do use vinegar in our wash, and we use dryer balls. That helps with static and fabric softener. Oh, that
leads me to another question. Somebody asked, does your hubby help out more now with household chores since you're home?
Yes.
A ton. Like I don't know. We don't have a good like
I do
system.
all the dishes.
We don't have a good system. Like he does this and I do this. But right now we're kind of just like going with the flow.
So it was always like a team effort, but now I have more availability to do a lot of it. So I'll do the dishes a lot of the time, and then I'll also do the laundry a lot of the time, and then like the nightly cleanup and vacuuming and stuff like that, just because I have more time and I don't have to go to bed at like 5:30 at night because I don't have to get up at the break of dawn.
Yeah, and even right now we're still kind of like in a major transition because we're getting ready to launch our app that's coming out. So I have a lot of work that I have to do with like cooking and testing and writing recipes. So that takes up a lot of my time, and you're amazing. He's really been helping with so much around the house. What's your favorite part so far about being home more?
The mornings.
Mornings?
Mm-hmm.
They're not your morning doesn't start at 3.
I'm not driving on the road at 3 o'clock in the morning trying not to fall asleep on my way to work. So now I get to wake up. I have a routine now where I can exercise and do the things that I want to do, and then be available and eat breakfast with the family, which not very many people get to eat breakfast with their family.
No.
I did when I was working
Especially
graveyards,
the whole
kind
family.
of.
Maybe.
I was falling asleep usually.
Or you'd get home
Yeah.
right as we were eating. I think my favorite thing is the time that you've been able to spend with the kids. You've been able to, like yesterday you took them fishing. We went to SeaWorld on a Thursday or a Friday and you got to come with us.
Yep.
We went to the zoo on Tuesday and you got to go. How many times in the past have we gone places and we always say, I wish Dad could be here with us?
A million.
We used to say that all the time, so that's one of my favorite things that has changed now. As for our roles within one unified home,
Rolls.
They're not super clearly
Do you love
defined
rolls?
yet.
Rolls.
But there's little, like, it's kind of whatever
There's little
she
ugly.
needs at the time. So I help with some of the like clerical or admin, I guess you could say. Some of the like, I mean, she's the creative behind it, so she's busy being creative, and she needs something accomplished. I can do it.
And you've been doing tons of like the sales.
Yeah, a lot of the sales and
copy,
marketing
sales,
copy.
Like writing for sales. So far that's how we've been doing it. But again, because we're in such a big transition with moving to the app, there's just so many things that we don't know until we know. And so we're just taking it one step at a time. If y'all could move, this is from Sydney Everett. If y'all could move to another state, what would it be? Where would you guys go?
Hawaii.
Oh, good one. Where would you go?
Arizona.
Arizona.
A different country or a different state?
I would love maybe if like you took everything off the table, like, oh, but family's here or but jobs here or whatever. If you took everything off the table, I think we would thrive in like Montana, Idaho, trees, mountains, and lakes.
Mm-hmm.
But.
And we could still travel to the beach. All right, so those are all of the questions for today. If you have any more questions, leave them down in the comments and we'll go and respond and chat with you down in the comments. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new because we'd love to hang out with you more. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.